But we'll stay with this. We'll speak to a lawyer, Victor Adawudu, to pick his thoughts on the latest coming from the GBA, its resolution proper. Mr. Adawudu, if you can hear me, welcome to Channel One News.
Yeah, good evening, and good evening to your cherished viewers.
Okay, so does the NDC support the resolution coming from the GBA asking the president to revoke the suspension of the CJ?
If we talk about the NDC as a party, that whether we support the resolution, yes, GBA has its own discretion or has the power to make a resolution. It is either we agree or disagree, and we disagree with them. I think that on some of the issues that they have said, it is very interesting and amazing that now the GBA has found a voice. It is good. They have found voice under this regime, this government, and now they can speak. Compared to the past government where they were mute, they could not see. But now things have changed, and we are seeing the reset agenda. So, yes, they can always come with a resolution. Even as a member of GBA, I disagree with some of the things they've said. First one, that when Article 1, you see, they are behaving as if Article 146 is a new provision that has been inserted by President Mahama or the NDC government. This has been part of the 1992 Constitution. It has been there. This procedure has been tested. It is not that it is being tested during the time of her ladyship, Chief Justice Tokonu, which I respect so much for her competence. I respect her for everything. But if a procedure has been established by the law, and the law has given the president a constitutional right to exercise, you come and say that within the procedure, he does not say that anybody can say it is wrong. If GBA thinks that that procedure that has been tested, and there is a case that has pronounced on Article 146, that is Ajay Chum versus Attorney General, and they are saying that something different should be done, I think that they've gotten it wrong. It shows how biased and their judgment has been colored. It has shown that. So I think that I disagree with them. This procedure has been there since the year 2000. Chief Justice Akwa has gone through that procedure. Chief Justice Wood has gone through where the Council of State, and even in that case, the court, knowing very well that 146 is the procedure, even said that the Council of State, at the time when they will have to offer the advice in conjunction with the president, they should have the benefit of a reputable lawyer. And that Council of State itself should come up with a convention. There should be something that Council of State should come with and will be able to determine it. Why is it that the Supreme Court at the time did not say that Article 926, which deals with discretion, which is being exercised by authority or administrative tribunals or anybody that has adjudicating body to look at? Why didn't the court interpret that? Why does GBA think that they are arrogated to themselves in interpreting that? GBA has no power like that to say that the president is exercising his constitutional right to go and revoke that. I think that this is, they've got it wrong.
Okay.
And this is lawlessness and unconstitutional. They have it wrong, and they should be told in uncertain terms that they've gotten wrong. And what they are doing, I think they have shown. And this is the reason why, even within the GBA, is that there is a schism that is going to happen. And even already people are agitating that the GBA does not speak for its people. They only speak when it concerns them or some of their people. but not all the members of GBA.
Those of you who are not happy with that and those who are agitating, well, what are they going to do about that concern about the GBA allegedly not being fair to all its members and speaks as and when it feels like?
I think GBA is aware that, listen, there are efforts that the Law Society of Ghana wants to come up. There are efforts that people, if it is not that paying dues or paying dues to GBA is tied to paying your license, they will have seen the number of people who will not be members of the GBA because of some of the things that they do. And I think that GBA should sit up. If not, at the end of the day, one day, they will lose their credibility. Okay. GBA was one of the preferred bodies, professional bodies, because when they spoke and about culture of silence, but they felt and victims. How many times did you hear GBA speak about Galamsey, apart from its former president, Kwame Boafo, in his going out as president, he spoke about it. How many times did you hear them speak about Galamsey? 8 years, they were quiet. And within 3 months, they are saying that Galamsey should be done. It exposes them.
All right. Victor, your final question on this matter. Another issue that the GBA raised is a directive by the acting Chief Justice for all cases to be brought to his attention for assignment. The GBA is calling for the acting Chief Justice to withdraw that directive. What's your stance on that, finally?
This is the first time I'm hearing a GBA wants to micromanage the head of the judiciary. Listen, how would GBA want to show how the acting head of the judiciary, who is the administrative head, to perform his duty? Is that what GBA is saying, that they are telling him how he performs? He says that he has a right. Law has given him statutory right to empanel cases, to empanel judges, and they are saying that he should not do that as head of the institution. This is absurd. I don't think they are arrogating powers that they do not have to themselves, and they should be treated with that contempt that it deserves. How can you tell the head of administration that how he does his job? If you think he's not doing his job, take him on to court. That statutory power has been given to him. He's not exercising it well. Take him. But you can't tell him how he exercises his administrative functions. It's become...
Right, Victor, thank you. We have to leave it there.
Thank
you so much for joining us to give us your perspective on this development. Victor Adawudu is a private legal practitioner, also the member of the NDC.